to talk sport as usual, and trust me, I will definitely be taking you across the length and breadth of the world of sport this morning as we look at the camp of the Super Eagles. The last time we saw the Super Eagles in action was during the World Cup qualifier. Yes, remember those encounters. Once again, we'll get to see our darling Super Eagles in action. Yes, talking about a Unity Cup at the year 2025. That'll be going on at the GTEC Stadium out there in Brentford, United Kingdom. Well, I can confirm to you this morning that the guys are gradually popping up in camp. Yes, so some of the big boys are currently in camp right now. We'll talk about them on the show this morning as it concerns the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Talking about a Unity Cup for the year 2025. 4 nations tournament that involve the likes of Super Eagles, Ghana, yes, the Black Stars of Ghana, Trinidad and Tobago, and of course Jamaica. Those are the teams that will go on to lock on as far as Unity Cup is concerned for the year 2025. We'll look at gateway games also, talking about a national sport festival. How is your state faring? We'll talk about them on the show this morning. We'll look at the world of basketball. Yes, remember, the final is still very much on. I'm talking about Roland Garros for the year 2025. We may call that one the French Open. The second Grand Slam of the year is already going on right now out there in France. We'll talk about them on the show this morning. I will look at the transfer market also. Manchester United fan getting here. Chelsea Football Club fan are getting here. We are definitely going to be talking about your darling team this morning. And of course, not to forget the camp of Real Madrid. And of course, the camp of Arsenal. All of these top teams we'll get to discuss on the show this morning as I take you through the world of sport this morning. So in case you're just joining us for the first time, welcome to Sport Drive on I-FLIER 103.3 FM, the number one perfect choice station for the I-FLIERs. And this morning, you are listening to the voice of BIODUN. BIODUNSPORT is my name. Sport fans, good morning to you.
What are the year 1999? I don't believe waiting I see you because I remember 1983. I remember 1985, and I'm a miracle we no forget. So now waiting me that for 99, for 2000 I know they won, for 2000 on Kocha they scored. Julius Agawo became a Messiah.
Okay, sport fans, so let's get into action on the show for this morning. And straight to the camp of the Super Eagles out there in the United Kingdom. Let's talk about Eric Shell, the manager of the national team right now. Yes, the man is talking this morning. And what is he saying concerning the Super Eagles? And of course, one of the star players in the national team. Talking about that young man who currently plays football in the Serie A with Atalanta. Yes, talking about the current African footballer of the year. Yes, the king of Africa. Talking about Ademola Lookman. Yes, this morning, the Super Eagles head coach Eric Shell has shed light on his decision to leave out key players such as Victor Osimhen and of course Ademola Lookman from Nigerian squad for this year Unity Cup. Shell stated that the exclusion was intentional, aimed at creating opportunities for emerging talent to showcase their potential in the Super Eagles national team. Well, if you remember, after the conclusion of the World Cup qualifier, yes, Eric Shaw talked about the fact that we invite a lot of players from the home front to prosecute that tournament. And right now, that young man is bringing all of his promises to the fore once again. And right now, we'll get to see some of these guys in the national team as we go on to hold the likes of Ghana, Jamaica, not to forget Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, in the camp of the Super Eagles for the year 2025, talking about Unity Cup. And trust me, We cannot wait to see what Eric Shaw's side will bring to the table once again. As far as that one is concerned, let's move elsewhere. Still talking about the camp of the Super Eagles.
Eagles are winning today.
Yes, talking about the Super Eagles camp. Eric Shaw once again. He has revealed that the upcoming Unity Cup Invitational Tournament will serve as a platform to assess new players and experiment with a tactical system, well as expected. Just like the man said, after the conclusion of the World Cup qualifier, they are going to assess some of Nigerian players this season. They've done well for themselves and they deserve all of the accolades, all of the applause because of what they've done for themselves to represent Nigeria as far as the World Fair Aroko Dari. Yeah, so this morning, let's celebrate Tolulope Aroko Dari. Talking about KRC Genk striker. Tolulope Aroko Dari has claimed the Belgium Pro League Golden Boot for the year 2024-2025 season. The Nigerian forward netted 21 goals and provided 6 assists in 40 league premiership and 40 league games, I beg your pardon, under the 44th time. You're still listening to Sport Drive on I-FLIER 103.3 FM. Yes, the morning edition of the show. This is where we'll get to give you back-to-back information as far as the world of sport is concerned. And trust me, we'll definitely be talking about a whole lot on the show this morning. Yes, we just talked about the national team, the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Once again, we'll get to see our national team in action. And our first game is going to be on the 28th of this month against the Black Stars of Ghana. But unfortunately for Ghana, the likes of Semeyo, the young man who currently plays his football in the English Premier League, talking about Bournemouth FC, that young man will not be involved in that one. I'm talking about Thomas Partey, the Arsenal midfielder, will also not be part of that one. But trust me, Ghana are looking forward to our game against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It's a battle, right? I will definitely cannot wait to see what the national team will bring to the table in that particular game. Alright, this morning, if you want to be part of the conversation, you want to be part of the conversation on the show this morning, call us via 0705 500 1033, or you call 09054 44 1033, and of course you can watch us live on Facebook, I-FLIER 103.3 FM this morning. Go drop your comments. What are expectation for the national team? The manager of the team, Eric Shaw, says he wants to experiment with some of the players in camp right now. Of course, we know this is not the World Cup qualifier. It is just a four-nation tournament that involves the Super Eagles of Nigeria, the Black Stars of Ghana, and of course the Reggae Boys of Jamaica. And not to forget Trinidad and Tobago also. These are the teams that will be involved in that particular tournament. And trust me, if you look at quality-wise from all of these teams, you definitely want to say the Super Eagles have got the upper hand. But then of course, we just have to respect our opponent also, because football can be very, very funny. You might just thought, okay, going into this game, you are going to run over your opponent, and eventually you got spanked. But then I'm expecting, something really exciting from Eric Shaw, and of course his boys. So obviously, Victor Sime will not be in the national team. Ademola Lukman also will not be part of that one. But then we've got